So Bill Nye said, well, if it's not Mars, maybe it's on Europa. Now, everybody knows what Mars is, but hardly anybody knows what Europa is. Europa is one of Jupiter's moons. And if Mars is at 250 million miles away, Europa is much further, 390 million miles away. So it's very cold because it's so far from the sun. Estimates are 260 degrees below zero. There's no plants to make oxygen. You see those red lines that are on Europa? We really don't know what is actually making those red lines on Europa because it's so far away. This is a picture of Europa from the Hubble telescope. Europa is in focus. The background is not in focus. They looked at this portion of light in the lower part of the slide, and they said, man, what is that? They said, if it's coming off of Europa, it's going 100 miles into space. There's no atmosphere, so it's going directly into space, 100 miles. But I want to remind you, it's out of focus. It's probably background light. So, in a couple days, they said, well, it's got to be water. It's got to be water coming off of Europa. So quickly, that week, oh, it must have an alien sea. And you know what? There's probably alien life in that alien sea. Just less than a week went by. And the alien life is not composed of DNA. It's composed of like XYZ. So we don't even know what it looks like. So, is there any evidence for this? No evidence whatsoever. So they see something, which is probably background light. They imagine the water, imagine the alien sea, imagine the aliens, imagine the ice, because they need 14 miles of ice, estimates are, to protect it from the radiation. They put it in the textbooks. Is there any evidence for it? No evidence whatsoever. Now, this diagram that's always in the textbooks shows water supposedly blasting 100 miles up. It's 260 degrees below zero. How far is water blasting? Half of an inch? So, evidence for this? None whatsoever. They saw Europa and asked, what is this? That's as far as they actually got scientifically.